All right, folks, we are in the office. Oh, by the way, it's Jason Knupp's New Age Revolution. It's office, and it is the beginning of another 2-day Knupp All Night, Knupp All Day, or Knupp All Day, Knupp All Night. That's right. We're going to capture a Friday and Saturday in the life, as you know, what we do. And like I said, it's noon right now. We're in the office. I just had a break. I have a 1 hour break. So I'm going to sit down on my couch here in the office and watch an episode of Seinfeld. I just ordered a gluten-free pizza from right across the street. And unfortunately, they said 35 minutes, which only gives me 25 minutes to eat it. But that's okay. The other day, it was ready in 20 minutes. I'm just saying. After this, we're going to get in the car and we're going to go to a garden shop and we're going to buy some sod. Then we're going to mow the front lawn. Then we're going to put down some sod and we'll just do that. And I don't know what else on a Friday. I know we're going to grill tonight, so we can grill. We can have dinner. And then I think my child, my oldest, is at a sleepover tomorrow night, Saturday night, which saddens me a little, but so we'll be hanging out with the Finster until he falls asleep, and then I will be down in the room for the official Saturday night Knupp All Night. Nothing to do Sunday, so I'll stay up late again on Saturday. Not sure what I'm going to watch. It'll be a VHS horror tomorrow night. Not sure what. I'll go through the list and find something to watch. But I'm going to watch Seinfeld now. I'll show you my pizza when it comes. We'll eat some, and then my 1 o'clock will come, and then we'll head to the garden place and get sod. So we'll see you in a little bit. All right. Pizza's here. It's good. Remember, it's gluten-free, and it's expensive, and that's how thick it is. So gluten-free is not the funnest. It's not the best pizza, but the toppings make it taste like a real pizza. It's real sauce, real cheese, and the crust is decent, but I don't know. It's fine, but with a drink, it's like $27 for a 12-inch pizza. I mean, I'm going to eat this whole thing in the next 20 minutes, but I do like thin crust, so I guess it's fine. If I were to have pizza and thin crust was an option, I would definitely get it, so it's going good. Good pizza. Good, expensive, fake dough pizza. All right, we're done for the work day, and it is 1:59 p.m. and we are heading to Lowe's. Now, I called the garden shop that we were going to go to, and they do not have sod in yet. That's frustrating. That's a little disappointing. I called them last week and they said sod would be in on May 1st. And this week they said sod isn't coming in until May 10th. And that is very concerning that the garden employees do not know when their sod is coming in. But I will make do. And I will not fill the sodless hole in my yard until the 10th. I know you were looking forward to it, but we all have to make adjustments in life. So instead, we're going to Lowe's to buy I always call them yard ties or yard timbers or whatever. I don't know what they are. Like a big piece of wood. I sort of, God, it's hot. Man, I don't want to hear the wind. Hang on, let me turn. I'm actually going to turn on the air conditioning in my vehicle right now because it is hot. All right, there we go. Yeah, I line my, garden boxes and my, area near my shed. I line it with these pieces of wood, and you got to nail them together with these bigger spikes. They're not railroad ties, they're like yard ties. You'll see, they're only like $4 a piece for this big old piece of wood. And I need one more. I need one. So we'll do that. We'll cut it. I got to cut it today. I'll get the spikes. We'll hammer the spikes in, and then it's like a 5-minute job. I wanted to do the sod today. We're going to mow the front lawn. We're going to edge the front lawn, and then we're going to do this yard tie, this railroad tie. I'm just going to keep calling it railroad ties. You'll see what it is. I don't know what it is. It's yard wood is what it is. It's wood for your yard. Tomorrow, I have to work in the morning, and then I'm doing so there's this local health fair kind of deal where it's through a church, and the church reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to set up a table at this health fair. And they basically are just, it's just a gathering of healthcare providers. There's some insurance representatives there. There's some people from, one of the hospitals. I think they're doing like mammograms. They're doing, I think, blood pressure screenings. I'll have a table there to talk about mental health. It's not a presentation. It's just, come check out the services, and if you want to talk to me further, I'll give you my card. We'll make an appointment, and so basically, it's an opportunity to get more eyes on me and the practice. So I'll do that tomorrow. That's from like 11 to 2. I don't think I'm going to stay there till 2. I think those things usually die down at like 1 or so. They've got food truck, and they've got like a bounce house for kids. I don't know how busy it'll be. I don't know how active it'll be, but I'm going to go. They invited me to go. They gave me a table, so I'm going to go. And then, like I said, I think my kid's sleeping over at his friend's house. Finley will be home with us. We'll do some stuff with him. We don't ever get to do stuff with just Finley, ever. He and I bowl on Thursday nights alone, but other than that, it's always, Liam's older, so Liam will come downstairs at 11 o'clock at night and watch TV with me or eat food, and Finley's obviously sound asleep. He's not going to do that. So it'll be good just to have a day with him and just really make him feel, kind of like the prince, because Liam thinks he's the prince, and I treat him like the prince. So, it'll be good for his little brother to get loved up on and spoiled and whatever. So that's that. And then we'll do we'll hang out with him, and he'll fall asleep by 11:30, 12. And like I said earlier, I'll go downstairs and we'll do Knupp All Night. So that's it. That's the plan. Next we'll go to Lowe's right now. We'll go buy these yard woods. We're going to go buy some yard wood. It's wood for your yard. Alright, this is it. This is what I was talking about. I don't know whatever the heck this thing is called, but I line my garden beds with this, and I needed one more. I gotta cut it, but now I have it. It's like $3. It's nothing. Now we gotta go look for some stakes to nail this thing in. Let's do that now. Alright, I know these are huge, but this is exactly what I need. I'm just gonna get 2 of them. These are bigger or smaller? Those are same size. 38 cents each. Just need 2. Do I need 3 for something else? No. Alright, that's it. We're good. All right, so we took a shortcut. No, not a shortcut. We took a detour because I have some Kohl's cash and I want to buy some stuff. And I need some Adidas gear. So we're gonna look around and buy some stuff and get rid of my Kohl's cash. And I don't know, I'm getting old, so I like warm-up suits more and more and more. But they're kind of out of them here. I like this color and then that jacket. That's the same color. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna shop around. All right, we're leaving Kohl's. I got some stuff. I got, they didn't have any Adidas stuff that I wanted. So I bought Champion. I bought a Champion outfit, you know, a t-shirt and joggers. I don't know, now that I'm getting older, I really just prefer, I'm literally turning into an old man. With like the sweatsuits and the jogger pants, and I mean that's, yeah. I mean I'm really, I can assure you that as I get even older, my entire outfits will consist of velvet and velour sweatsuits, you know, sweatpants. You know, I get too hot, so usually it'll just be a t-shirt. And look at this old lady just walking her. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Look at her. Look at her. You got her? Yeah, there she goes. There she goes. Yeah, just take your time. I get really hot, so I don't sit around the house in like hoodies and sweatsuits. But here's another weird thing about me. TV shows make wearing clothes so much more appealing. Have I finally completely lost my mind and lost you guys too? You don't get what I'm saying? Whenever I watch a sitcom, like the 80s stuff, they're always dressed. Of course they're always dressed. They're on TV, right? They can't just lounge around the house in, you know, pajamas like I do and shirtless but you know, I see people wearing like sweatsuits and hoodies around the house, and I'm like, I want to do that. That looks really comfortable. But my brain can't connect the two. So I wear like shorts and a sleeveless t-shirt around the house for comfort, but I want to wear, you know, comfy clothes around the house. Anyway, TV just you know, messes everything up. All right, I'm going home, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back home after spending stupid money on an outfit. Now we're gonna go mow the lawn. We're gonna go get the tractor out of the shed, mow the front lawn. We're gonna do that now. There we go. Huh? Not till the end of May. Yeah. Ah, crap. All right, I had to talk to the neighbor, and then the dog ran out. That's why we got the old crap. All right, so this is the section that I have to put the railroad tie on. I don't know, the yard tie, whatever it is. These things. See how I only have one? I need the second one there, so I gotta go. I'll cut that, but first, it's tractor time. Trying to get Liam to mow the lawn today. He wasn't having it. All right, we got enough gas for the front yard? Yes, we do. Here we go. Adjust that ramp a little for me. is done. But you know what drives me nuts? This drives me nuts. I need a new driveway. As you can see, my driveway is junk. And I put this part in several years ago. I wrapped it around the house, like so. But I need a new driveway. And when I do get a new driveway, this gets built up. This gets built up a little bit so that you don't get all this overgrowth. I hate this. I hate this overgrowth. The children are calling me. Let's see what they want. So we're done with the lawn. Now I got to edge it. Let's see what they got the hose. So yeah.
I put the phone down.
You don't really think I'm coming back there, do you?
Put the phone down.
No, you guys are spraying. Oh God. All right, so just dried off. Children attacked me with a hose. I had to get revenge. Then they come in the house soaking wet. Hang on. Unlatch the gate. Dogs get out, run the neighborhood. It's a great day to be a dad. All right, we're gonna go measure the area. Oh, the grass is soaked now. Yeah, the backyard's all ready for a mow. I mean, it's this is actually too long for me. It drives me nuts, but I won't do this till tomorrow. Those clotheslines that I took down were right here. Now, hang on. Now they're just dirt mounds. But the problem is with this one. Here, let me. Problem is with this one, I didn't bury this wood down enough. So I got this big hunk of wood, which I think I can still cut down a little bit. I think, but over here we're good. Over here we got no wood, but over there we do. I just got to get this. I think I can cut it down a little bit more. All right, real quick, I measure. Measure this with one hand, and we've got, what do we got? 48 inches. That'll work. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do it to there. So 44 and a half, 45. We're gonna go 45 inches. And there are butterflies all over my yard right now. And it's because of a cherry tree that we have, a cherry blossom. But I like to think it's my sister, whose birthday is tomorrow, and who will be gone 9 years. No, 10 years? My sister will be gone 9 or 10 years, May 14th. So her birthday was May 4th, which is tomorrow. And her death was May 14th. I think 2014 or 2015. I should probably know. But anyway, she loved butterflies, and we've got this tree, and last night there was about 20 butterflies in this tree. And I know that means nothing. I know it means nothing other than, there we go, other than a tree that attracts butterflies, but it's still nice to see. You know, it's still nice to see. It's part of my, tattoos. You got the butterflies for her. Anyway, maybe tomorrow. I don't like going to cemeteries. I just think I think it's kind of pointless to go to a cemetery. Like, if there's anything after death and your soul or whatever is no longer in your body, then why would you be hanging out at a cemetery? So why would I go to a cemetery to talk to somebody who's dead? I don't know. All right, 45 inches. Let me get this set up right here with the camera. I'll be right back. And I was gonna cut it for you, but I didn't have the camera set up right, and the camera kept falling down because the saw was vibrating the table that the camera was on. And sorry for all these face and wood close-ups. Yeah, you wish they were wood close-ups. We're gonna carry this to the back, get a hammer them in with these spikes, and then we're done. We're done. And then I'm done. And I got to dry off because I'm still wet for my children. And I don't know what we're going to do. They're, of course, inside playing Fortnite. Let me put these here. Put this down here. There we go. There's my border system there. Border system. Doesn't quite line up. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna nail it. What? Okay, then maybe we'll talk about it, okay? Maybe both children will go to a sleepover tomorrow. Yeah, my hammer's in here. And it's a cheap hammer. I bought it. I hate the summer / spring turnover in the shed because the shed is full and I can't get through because not all the yard furniture is out yet, and so it's hard to navigate this shed. All right, let's put these beasts. Let's put these. Let's put these in the ground. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let me get you set up somehow. I don't know. You want to see this, right? Oh, this hammer is junk. Yeah, this hammer is junk. This is such a cheap hammer. Make sure these are good. All right, we're through. There we go. And it's not going anywhere. I'll put in a second one here. How's that cross shot? Is that pretty good? Please do not smash your fingers. Oh. Come on, get in there. Ah. It's killing me. We went in without crookeding up the nails. There they go. There's one, there's two, and I'm done. Project complete. I'm not even gonna crawl over this tractor to put the hammer down. We're just gonna put it there. We're gonna close up the shed. Their mother should be home. I hate this door. From grocery shopping soon. Dog's gonna fight. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Go ahead, just kill each other, sure. Hey, aren't you a little rough? Missy, stop hurting her. Whatever. All right. Now I got these little pieces of scraps. You know what I do with scraps now? I throw them over my fence into the nether region. The fence in between, the space in between two fences is my junk pile. Not for like garbage, but for like huge scraps of wood. It just goes over here. You know why? Because I don't care. Take a look. There you go. Or when I put my fence up, I've got like 3 feet of, of dead space. Let's see, how's that look? Yeah, it looks good. There you go. See, I box in my trees there, and I did the same thing for the raspberries. Did the same thing. Not bad. Looks good. Kind of messed up that nail, as you can see. Yeah, that was like 2 years ago, but whatever. I don't pretend to be handy. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Let's go in the house. Let's go do something. Well, sorry about the lack of Friday footage. I forgot that I was filming a vlog and just went about my business and didn't film anything. So now, because, I feel pretty bad, I'm going to take my laundry out. Because I know how important that is to you. Yeah, I do my own laundry here, folks. I rely on nobody to take care of me. All of my shirts get hung. I can't dry any of my. Well, I dry some of my stuff, but the t-shirts that I wear to work, I hang. This stuff can go in the dryer. And unfortunately, there's probably 15 t-shirts in here. But it's 10 o'clock. I've upgraded TVs at my office. Another roadside find. I got a 32-inch or a 42-inch Sanyo. Flat screen. a HD TV off the side of the road just now. We were driving. We took the kids to get ice cream. And people always throw out TVs now because they're valueless. And I'm talking, new TVs. Not. I don't think this one's a smart. I know this isn't a smart TV, but it's for my office. I picked it up off the curb. I brought it to the office. I hooked up the DVD player. Perfect TV. Perfect free TV for free. Which is what I just said. Perfect free TV for free. So now I have a bigger TV in my office. And while I was hooking it up, I watched an episode of Seinfeld. And never thought to include any of you in that. Which is very frustrating to me. Because that's the whole point of the vlog. So I apologize for failing at the vlog. But we'll have a much more active Saturday portion of the vlog. Because the children are both sleeping over their friend's house. Now that's a little disappointing because I wanted to spend an evening with Finley. But it's good that he's going to hang out at his friend's house too with his brother. Which leaves me all alone. Except for you. So... Ooh, that's a kid's hanger. Why is there a kid's hanger mixed in with the adult hangers? We're definitely going to have an active Saturday portion of Knupp All Day, Knupp All Night. So we will do all the stuff that we didn't get to do today. This can actually go in the dryer. All the food, all the cooking, all the hangout. We'll pick a movie. Like I said, I'm probably going to I'll watch a movie down here with yous. And then I'll go upstairs and watch Under Siege. So we'll go tomorrow, we'll go into the VHS closet and we will pick our horror VHS for the night. That's a big shirt that can go in the dryer. I still have a lot of my shirts when I was bigger. I don't dry these. I probably could. I pulled out some of the shorts as it's getting warmer here. And I usually don't dry them because I'm afraid to shrink everything. But those probably could go in the dryer. These I'll throw in the dryer. I'm pretty sure you're tired of this video because you're watching a guy do his laundry. But you watch Stephen Brown vacuum. So what's wrong with watching me do my laundry? 10 o'clock at night, the kids are wrapping up Fortnite. We're all going to watch something. And then they're going to head to bed. Liam will probably sneak down. We'll probably watch some Creed 3. And that will be my night. Like I said, tomorrow I've got to set up at a health fair right across the street from me. And that'll be my day. And I think my kids are going to be gone by the time I get home from that thing. I think they're going to be at their friends at like 3. So I'll have to actually drive over there and say goodbye to them. I don't want to go the whole day without seeing the children. There's a sticker on my hand, so I'll probably pop over there and say goodnight to them, or goodbye. And then I'm home alone on a Saturday night, folks. On a Saturday night, which means we're all getting together. All right, so that's it. I'm done here. I'll wrap up for Friday night because we're just going to hang out upstairs. If something else happens, I'll pop on. But let's just get ready for the Saturday portion of Knupp All Night. We will see you tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's 8:55 a.m. And we have to do what we usually do. We have to check the day off the calendar, feed Bella, and make our eggs. No, I gotta go to 7-Eleven, get an iced coffee, and head to the office for a few hours, and then over to the health fair. So let's go in to see what flavors of coffee they have today. Always fresh. Vanilla cold brew. Yeah, let's try that. Well, that wasn't the most pleasant of experiences. For one thing, their cold brew machine was empty. They had like 4 flavors and none of them were in stock. And that happens a lot at this 7-Eleven. You just go to get stuff and there's nothing there. The other problem at this 7-Eleven is the staff all take smoke breaks right outside the door where you walk in. So they're out there puffing away. Then they see you come in. Then they take about 5 or 6 more puffs. And then they come in to cash you out. So this girl, employee who, looks like she's seen better days, came in and cashed me out, but she was hacking up along while she was cashing out my hot coffee with ice in it. Because I wanted cold coffee. And they didn't have cold coffee. So now I've got hot coffee with a bunch of ice in it that hopefully cools it off soon. I doubt it. So what I'm going to get is instead of cold coffee, I'm going to get room temperature coffee, which is worse than room temperature vomit. With the memory of Coffee McHackenstein cashing me out. All right. Let's go to work. Door was locked, so I think I'm the only one here. Which is okay with me. Thank you, Mike D. I'm gonna get the coffee. Cup is still warm, so yeah, didn't quite work. Let me, so last night we were driving, I think I told you, we were driving around, took the kids for ice cream, and then, hang on, all right, we took the kids for ice cream, and I was driving, back home, and on the side of the road, I saw another, what looked like a Sony, Trinitron TV, and I was going to, I was gonna grab it. So we went to the ice cream, and then on the way back, everything was still out on the curb because nobody takes TVs off a curb because nobody wants them. And I pull up, and it's not a Sony Trinitron. It's just a silver tube TV, curved tube. So, probably no value on that. I thought about just grabbing it. It was like 19 inches. So I thought about just grabbing it and putting it on Facebook Marketplace for like $20, and then literally just dumpster diving and selling the TV. But I didn't. But next to it was a kind of older, I'd say early 2000s flat screen TV. About, I would say 32 or 37 inches. I don't have my tape measure here. And I grabbed it for the office for an upgrade. So there you go. I got a bigger TV in here. There's my other little one. And I'm just going to give that away to a patient. Whoever wants it I'll store it here, and then, if a kid wants it for his room or something, or if I've got some people, with less money, I don't know. I'll just see if whoever wants it for their garage or something. But now I have a bigger TV, and I like it. And I got to raise up those pictures now, but that's cool because I got a bigger TV, and I'm happy about that. For free on the curb. And I program the remote, and it works great. My universal remote works great. So, my 9 is not here, as expected. And so I will have a 10, and then I've got to go to the... Oh, that's why. Okay. Great. Okay, so I've got to go to the... I got to go to the health fair at 11, so that's interesting. Just looking at my schedule. All right, we're gonna hang out here now that I'm free for an hour, and we're gonna watch Twilight Zone. Indeed. See you in a bit. Nothing like spending an hour of TV when you know you're supposed to be doing some paperwork, but instead you choose to watch the Twilight Zone on your new free TV. It's all good. It's all good. Tomorrow I'm getting a fireplace for this office, which is going to look very nice. Let me pause this. All right, so that's a start to the morning. This always happens. I always botch my schedule, or I forget that I had somebody scheduled, or people cancel and don't call. It's part of the package here. The problem is I don't get paid for it, so you can't bill insurance for missed appointments. People do charge no-show fees, but I mean, I don't do that, and there's a pretty good chance I cancel too from time to time. So yeah, it's fine. But I get to watch Twilight Zone, so that's what we're gonna do now. All right. Well, you didn't get any footage of the health fair, in gigantic air quotes. I think the church had a good idea of gathering up some, providers. Like I said, the mammogram truck was there, the cancer screening people, there was, me, the mental health, there was, then some local businesses, the bookstore, and the clothing closet was there, our food cupboard was there. And, they had a nice setup, and they had tents for everybody, and you sat at a table, and you I thought I just hit a bird. Gave information if people came to your table. The problem is nobody came to the tables because nobody came. It was dead. In fact, it's 1:28 right now. I left at 1. I told them I'd be there till 2. I think the thing runs until 2, but I don't think they cared when anybody left because there was nothing to do. So I left. That was fine. Okay. So now I'm headed to a grocery store. We're having fish fries tonight. I'm making fish fries, which means you will be a part of that process as I make homemade fish fries and homemade potatoes, homemade steak fries. So we're having fish and chips tonight as the children go off to their friend's house for a sleepover. I have, the home, my area, my space to myself, and I will be watching 2 movies tonight. I'll watch a VHS with you guys down in the cave, and then I will watch Above the Law. No, that was the Under Siege. Yeah. And I know I always say, I'll be up till 6 a.m. and I usually crash at 2:33, but I anticipate the same tonight, about 2:33. Almost to the grocery store. I got to buy the fish. I got to buy the haddock. And I've got to buy some tartar sauce. And I've got to buy nothing else. I think that's it. I just need the fish. We have all the breading and whatever, so yeah, that's all I need. It's starting to rain. What do we have here? We have people standing out selling something, maybe protesting, I'm not sure. I'm going to the grocery store. It's starting to sprinkle a little. I guess I don't care. I was going to mow my backyard today. I still would like to. The backyard grows quick in May and June. Fast. This lawn, this backyard only, not my front yard. The backyard has to be mowed twice a week or else it's going to get overwhelming and I'll be too far behind it. So I'll be mowing today a little bit. I'll be back because of this health fair. I had to reschedule somebody from 11 or 12 to 3 today. I've never worked at 3 o'clock on a Saturday in my life. Well, at this career. So I'm not going to be home until 4, which is horribly obnoxious on a Saturday. And that's only happened because of this silly health fair. But it's okay. It's fine. So, we're here. Almost forgot my wallet. I'll take you with me a little bit as we walk to the store. As we get some fish. Let me spin you around a little bit. All right. We've got to go to Wegmans, our gigantic local grocery store. And we have to get some stuff. So I have a new Haiti Remember coming up. I talked about it a little bit. Haiti Remember visiting relatives. Yeah, maybe I'll come up with a better title, but do you remember, going to your relative's house? Going to your aunts and uncles, going to your cousins, going to your grandparents.
Together.
We did that a lot with my dad when he picked us up for visits. So anyway, let's go into the grocery store right now. Get the fish. All right, it's 4:10. I'm done with my day. That is the longest Saturday I've ever worked. And I don't like it. But I've been extremely busy lately. Extremely busy, which is good because I need to be to maintain, life. But it's good. It's important, in private practice to have a constant flow of people, or else you're in trouble. So, front lawn still looks good. Nice edge job there, I like that. And I'm going to do the backyard today, even though it doesn't entirely need it. I'm going to do it. Because it's going to rain tomorrow. Still might rain today. But I'll mow the lawn. Then I'm going to cook with you guys. And we're going to have a fun night. I'm actually starting to get excited about the night. Make sure I don't let the dog out. Nope. Get in. There we go. All right. Got the mail off. Got out of your picture. Got some mail. Oh, here's my new car loan book. Okay, great. Open up some mail. We recently informed blah blah blah. Anyway, all right, we're going to mow the back. Let's do that. I'm gonna mow the back lawn, get that out of the way, and then I want to play some Mario tonight on Switch. We need to get Mario Wonder. It's one of the older Mario games, the one that came with Bowser's Fury. I'm gonna play some Fortnite. I'm gonna drink some drink, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good night. Let's go mow the lawn. All right, kids, we're home, and I just mowed the back lawn. Grass all over my glasses, all over my shirt, and now we have to bring out some of the patio furniture. A good Irish friend of mine, patio furniture. Glass looks good, I think. Looks all right, not bad. I did something stupid when I was mowing right here. I backed up. I was mowing right here. I backed up and killed my lilac bush. Isn't that nice? My lilac tree is a goner. And I feel bad. Yeah, it's dead. So I'm going to plant a couple more of these dapple willow. I love these things. Look how much privacy you get with these. Like, blocks out the whole fence. Love those. So I'm going to put a few more. I like the lilacs, but they weren't being seen because they were hidden by the dapple willows. And I want the lilacs. So I'm going to put the lilacs along this edge of the fence. Now that I took down those gigantic that's messed up. What's going on there? Now that I took down those gigantic clotheslines. Okay, I gotta fix this. We don't want that. Okay, I have to fix this. Yeah, definitely gotta fix that. Sorry. I get a little. No, I get a lot OCD about this backyard. I'm gonna fix that today. I don't like the way that's sitting. All right, let's get some stuff out of the shed. I'm all over the place, aren't I? This is what happens with this yard. I get nutty about it. All right, we got tables and chairs. To come out. These gotta come out. This has to come out. coffee table kind of thing. We got these chairs here. The umbrella's got to come out and go on the picnic table. So we'll do that now. That'll clear out a lot of room in the shed, and we'll be good. All right, so all the Christmas stuff is in here. I miss Christmas. I'm really here. We'll walk and talk with these light. Well, actually, we won't bring these out. Let's bring out the coffee table. I'm really looking forward to Universal this year. I got this big old thing. I really miss Universal. I really miss it. It is such a, when I feel so bad because last year I almost killed it by anxiety in my throat, and I almost ruined it, man. We almost drove home, but we didn't. And now that I feel really good and I'm eating and everything's good, I'm really looking forward to the trip. It just doesn't look good. This furniture is so old. It's so old and gross. Look at that. That just does not look. I do not like this patio furniture anymore. I really don't. Ugh, it's so dirty. Anyways. It's really not nice. I don't like it. I need a new patio set. This is only like 3 years old, but it's just dirty and racked. I don't know. Maybe I should just shut up and enjoy what I have, right? I'm dying to get back to Universal. Like, I want to do it so good this year. You'll notice that there was no Universal Studios video this year, or for 2023, because I didn't make one. And I want to this year. I want to do like an hour-long video. I want to do a total Universal Studios vlog and record as much of the park footage that I can. And you can't record on the ride. You can record on some rides. You can't record on like, the big rides, the roller coasters and stuff. But I got this other table now. But you can record on some of the kiddie rides and some other things, and I'll do that. The ET ride you can record on. I want to do that. I didn't do it last year. I just can't wait to go back. Liam will be 13, almost 14 when we go again in 2025. So, not that he's too old to enjoy it, but he's going to get to a point where he's, just a dick, and we don't want to be around him. I suspect. My family's only 8, so he's got several more years, but I can't have a year like I had last year. I can't, so we'll go, and I'm going to be good this year. Everything's going to be fine. Health is going to be fine. The trip's going to be awesome. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to carry a couple more chairs out. They're filthy. I really hate that we have filthy furniture, but hopefully it'll rain soon and clean them off. We'll see in a bit. Well, 7 o'clock. Time for dinner. We're going to make fish and chips. So first, I'm going to cut the potatoes into steak fries and get them in the oven because they take a while to cook. And then we're going to prepare the fish batter. We'll be right back. All right. First thing we're doing, we're cutting up some steak fries. Potatoes, a little bit of peel because they had those eyeball things sticking out of them, and those are disgusting. So I just cut these into, cut the potato in half. Cut the potato in half. And then make fries. Right? Little fries. Little steak fries. Put them on the tray. There we go. And I'll just line the tray with these. If they're a little thicker or a little off, off cut, doesn't matter. You're just gonna make fries, right? Cut the potato in half. Cut the fries. There we go, a lot of them, see? Got bigger ones, got smaller ones. Just line them up on the tray. Actually, this one could probably be cut in half. Yeah, there you go. Steak fries. Put these potatoes back. Actually, let me season these first for you. Let's see what we're gonna use. We're definitely gonna use garlic powder. Oop. Take the cap off. Garlic powder on the potatoes. Maybe a little bit of onion powder. All right, just season up the potatoes. And just because I like them to look red, paprika. Because they look pretty now. Okay. See? So my potatoes look good now. They're gonna go in. All right, folks, it is time for the fish batter. We've got rice flour because apparently I'm not supposed to have wheat. Whatever. I'll show you what it looks like all mixed up in a minute, but I don't know. That's probably 3/4 of a cup. Who knows? We need some cornstarch. Cornstarch is good. We need cornstarch. Hold on. I don't know, but we need baking powder anyway. So we need a teaspoon of baking powder. Yeah. There you go with that. Baking soda. Got some of that too. We're not really measuring much here. What else do I need? Baking powder, baking soda, cornstarch. That's the other one I need. Where's the cornstarch? Maybe it's a cornstarch. 2 tablespoons. All right, so we need a lot of that. Looks good. All right, now for the fun stuff. The seasonings. Lots of salt. We need salt. Salt. We need some seasoning called Old Bay. And that's right. Old Bay is seafood seasoning. And I like it. So I'm putting more than half teaspoon. Put a little more than that. Actually putting a lot more than that. Garlic powder, onion powder, you know the deal. There we go. Onion powder. And Liam's calling again. All right, the mixture, the batter mix is, the dry of it is mixed. Now we're gonna add some soda water, apparently. That's what makes this come out good. So we'll mix all that in, stir it up, make sure we got enough. I'll show you what this all looks like in a minute. And I absolutely can't. All right, that's perfect. Let's cut the fish. Oh, actually, first I gotta get a pan full of oil. Actually, this isn't the right pan. I use this green thing, right?
Which one?
The green pan? Or this? What do I use?
I think you use a deeper one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, we get the pan out. We load it up with some vegetable oil.
Canola oil.
Canola oil, apparently.
Don't fill it all the way up.
I don't even think we have enough canola oil.
I got another one.
All right, canola oil. All right, canola oil is in the pan, like so. High heat. I'm gonna put a cover on it while it heats up. And then we can cut these fish. And we got almost 2 pounds of haddock. All right, I've cut the fish into 4 pretty large pieces, and I'm going to batter them. And I'm going to drop them in the oil. Like so. This is messy. Okay, I'm gonna clean up now. Ah. Fish is in. Fish is cooking. Potatoes are done. Plate it all up, don't worry. It's a mess right now. Look at this. Look at that basket. You don't want to see any of this. All right, after some horribly messy cooking, there's 2 pieces of fish. Looking good. 2 more in the pan. It is done. Get a couple plates. And get some food going. All right, there's my plate. I'll probably eat the entire jar of tartar sauce. I do need some ketchup though for the fries. I don't have any authentic malt vinegar for the fish and chips. And actually, I think I'm out of ketchup.
More.
Apparently we have more. All right, there we go. Fish and chips. Gonna eat it, then we're gonna watch a movie. And the breeze is coming in, and the children aren't here. Let us eat. Oh. My nose is running so good. Look at that. All right, dinner done. House is cool. Couch is looking good. Got to stack my pillows up, and we're gonna watch Under Siege as I continue to watch every movie that I own. I think Under Siege is in there. Yeah, let me, I'm pretty sure Under Siege is already in the player. Oh, let's see what we got here. Is it in there? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah.
To land a helicopter.
I started it.
It was.
I started it a couple hours ago. All right. Light off. Liam's computer, Liam's gaming setup. Probably be there a little later tonight. I don't plan on going to sleep tonight, so look at this. Look at this wind. Oh, it's getting windy out. Let's go see. Oh yeah. It's such a nice breeze. Look at this. Look at the breeze. Well, you can see the breeze moving the trees. Maybe a little bit. Can you hear the breeze? Now you can see it moving the pool cover. Yeah, this is a good breeze. This is gonna be a good night. I'm gonna be right there on that couch. The doggies cuddling, watching Steven Seagal and Gary Busey. Lights off. Get the DVD remote. Oh, and here we go. See you in a bit. All right. Well, it is 10:30 something. Just finished Under Siege. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is really fun watching all these movies like this and watching them straight through. That's something I never do, watching entire movies straight through. It's 10:30. I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of want to go downstairs, but part of me is really comfortable on the couch. Might do a Knupp All Night without ever going into the cave. Can you believe it? Can you imagine? Yeah, I might just stay up here. Maybe, all right, maybe one episode of Monsters downstairs. Why don't we do that? Let's go downstairs. We'll do one episode of Monsters, and then I'm coming up here for more fish. These clothes, like these gigantic curtains of clothing that are just hanging down here. Hello, cave. It's nice to see you. All right, we'll do one episode of Monsters, and then I'm gonna go upstairs, get back on the couch, get all covered up under the blanket. It's cold outside, and all the sliding glass door is open, and the wind is just coming in. It's awesome. So with this office situation, how I get to watch TV there, I'm going through like 3 different shows. I'm going through Twilight Zone really fast. Seinfeld, I'm crushing again. And then Monsters is down here. I'm not even watching a TV show upstairs. So it won't be a VHS tonight. There will not be a VHS on the console. I'm going to watch Monsters. Then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to watch All-Star Wrestling. Straight through and not do a Wrestling with the Past on it. I mean, I will. I'm just going to watch it straight through and enjoy it. Let me find the episode we're going to watch here. We're on disc 3, Taps, the match game. I think this is a new disc. Yeah, I don't think I've watched this one yet. Remember, not the best show. Not the worst show. Taps. Taps is the name.
No, please.
Okay, so Taps is the name of the episode. We're on disc 3, season 1. Cold down here, of course. I'm gonna pick up a new item. Probably next week. I'm gonna buy it. It's only $9.99. Oh, I lost something. Today. I waited and waited, and it got scooped up. I think it was extremely cheap. I should have gotten it. I think when it comes back, it's going to be like $199. It was $47. Buy it now with free shipping, and I didn't do it. And I don't want to tell you what it is because I want to surprise you when I do get it. But I was just so disappointed when it ended today. I was so disappointed. Somebody bought it, and it was like the second round. Meaning it went 7 days, nobody bought it. He relisted it and somebody grabbed it. And I'm so bummed, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I am going to, oh, my dog wants to come in, but I am going to order something for only $9.99. Come on. I'm going to order something for $9.99. And it's pretty awesome. And it's another something that other people list for ridiculous prices. So I need to grab this quick. I'll get it on Tuesday or so. Dog's just hanging out. What's up, dog? And then when I do get it, well, actually this item that I'm going to grab doesn't require a shelf. It's not going to go on a shelf. It's actually going to go on this couch right here. A little bit of a clue there. You won't guess it. I promise you won't guess it. Look at my dog. Look at my dog just laying there. What's up, dog? But I do got to get those shelves up. We got that puzzle to put up over there. Where's the puzzle? There's the puzzle. We got to get the shelves back up. Get some more shelves up. So I'm going to watch Monsters. Then I'm going to go eat another hunk of fish. Watch All-Star Wrestling. That'll probably take us to like midnight. And I might watch The Mist. I might actually watch 2 movies in one night, which is really kind of insane for me. But I think that's what we're going to do. 2 movies in one night is a little bit kooky. You know, regular life behaviors. That's not what I do anymore. What's going on over there? You dead? Did you just die? Want to move? Hey, dog. I better check the dog. We'll be right back. Well, hi, folks. It's 11:20, and I'm in the truck going to pick up Finley from the sleepover. That's right. I was on my 2nd episode of Monsters. Awful show, by the way. And we got the phone call that he wants to come home. Apparently, he is allergic to cats, which we did not know because we don't have any cats. And the friend over there has cats. So Finley's eye is all puffed up and swollen, and he's miserable. So 11:21 at night, I'm going to get him because that's what dads do. Luckily, they're only about 5 minutes away. I'm going to come back. He's going to go take a shower, and then he's probably just going to get into bed with his mother. And I'm going to continue on with Knupp All Night. Little break in the action, no big deal. Let's go get the boy, and we'll finish the last 5 or 6 minutes of the 2nd awful episode of Monsters, and then I'm going to watch some wrestling. We'll see you in a bit. Well, his eye's messed up. It's like punched in the eye, black and blue, swollen, and it's all red and allergic to cats, I assume. I hope. There might have also been a Nerf bullet incident that Liam is denying. But we shall see when he gets home. So the boy is Finley's upstairs going to bed. All right, it is 11:51. My DVD player stopped And I assume that Monsters is not going to pick up where it left off. So I'm probably going to... Oh, resume play. I think we've got to resume play. Wasn't actually going to finish the episode, but I think we're spared. Sort of. Nope. Nope, it's not a resume play. I don't know why it said that. I don't even want to watch this episode. This show's so bad, folks. It had like 8 minutes left. I kind of could tell how it was going to end. Tori Spelling was in this episode, which doesn't make it any better. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna go upstairs. Is that the wrong thing to do? I don't know what to do. I don't want to just like... Let's see if I can fast forward it to where I left off. I don't, you know, you can't just give up on shows, right? Especially the 80s shows. You got to respect them, even if they're junk. Let's see. It's so bad. So Tori Spelling actually gets killed in this episode, which is good. This is... I'm trying to get it to the spot where I left off. It's a zombie. I mean, it's a zombie. It's so bad. Not a good show. It's just not a good show, and I hate to say that. And I'm disappointed and surprised that it's not a good show. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this episode. This one right here. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and eat another gigantic piece of fish, and then I'm gonna watch wrestling. And that'll probably take me to 1, and then I was going to start The Mist, but I got a feeling I would fall asleep. And I don't want to do that. So The Mist might end up being tomorrow night. And I'll probably just wind down with some YouTube. I mean, this has already been a long video for you guys. So I'll probably just, keep the sliding glass door open and watch some YouTube. My man Ryan Chataway is coming back. He's got some videos to put up. Stephen Brown's always good for Stephen Brown's always good to get me to sleep. And last night I watched the Ryan Chataway 24-hour movie marathon from like 2019 or something, and fell asleep to that. It was like 2-hour episodes. So I'll probably finish that because I think I turned the TV off like an hour in because I fell asleep. So maybe I'll watch that again tonight and doze off. But anyway, let me finish this awful episode of this awful show. Sorry, I don't like it. We'll be back. Well, that's it. I only had a few minutes left. I'm wrapping it up for the night. Dog came in. Wrapping it up for the night, folks. I'm going to go upstairs. Like I said, eat another piece of fish. I can get on the couch. I'm going to watch wrestling and then put some YouTube on to doze off. Like I said, I've given you... You got enough of a video. It's probably too long for you anyway. You coming up? Come on, let's go. I don't want to go any longer with you and bore you to death, but so I'll just end it now. Pretty good day. Pretty good weekend. Really good weekend, actually. Felt good. Good mood. Good weekend. So we're gonna wrap it up. And come on. We got the door open. Let me get this TV on. Oh, it's starting to rain too. This is going to be good sleeping. Real good sleeping. I'm going to put the wrestling episode in. It's Maple Leaf. Well, it's not Maple Leaf anymore. It's All-Star Wrestling. All-Star Wrestling 427.85. With one hand. There we go. close this a little bit. Oh, I love this. This windy, rainy night. This is good. This is good. Oh, let me pause it a little there. I don't want to see that. Hold on. Jack Reynolds and Jesse Ventura. Just a little. I still want it to be cold tonight in here. Very cold. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, as usual, and we'll see y'all Monday with LJN Revisited. Have a good night, everybody. Good night now.